Oh. Hey. You know you have the money. You have the money.
You start real talk.
You have the money.
Real talk. Real talk.
You know what they say? When you got money, you can be ugly. Huh? It's like a guy with makeup.
Oh my god. It's Milca T. Et si tu n'es pas content, ça veut dire que ça se l'a jamais.
Anyways, yeah.
What's up with girls with tall girls? What's the fetish with that shit? I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't
think there's a fetish. I just
no, I feel like you girls is like you know.
Like looking up? Like some girls
looking up, putting your leg up.
I think it just makes guys powerful and girls like, you know, powerful men.
And you just like, you're looking up to this
whether your height is in money or physically.
Okay, I saw that.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
She was
Like,
really sliding into it.
She slid into there. You know what I'm saying?
Put it in there.
Hey,
Yeah,
no,
like-
all I'm gonna say, no all guys are the same. That's all I'm. Not all guys are the same.
Because we've talked before, like me and you just talked.
I know, but
and
most
the way
guys
he talks about how he would treat his girlfriend. Oh my god, yo, age is a dream.
Why do you expose a guy like
Yo,
that?
all I'm saying is it's a dream, bro. Y'all should go after him.
Ladies,
he's single, you know.
ready to mingle, whatever.
You know, he got that height.
Put it that way.
He got that height. Yo, he's 6'4".
We're here. Whatever like that, we're here.
He's 6'4". He got that height. You know, I know how some girls be going after guys because they only got height.
6'4" is pretty short though.
Huh?
It's pretty short though.
Do you know how short I am?
Do you know how many guys are gonna be offended by that?
Actually,
Men that are 5'9", do you know how mad they're gonna be?
yo, for real. Listen to that.
No, I know men who are 5'5", man.
Do you know how
Yo,
mad?
some guys are 5'9" and they're like, yo, you know, I'm the tallest guy in here, man. You can't touch me. And then a 6'4" guy Asian walks in and he's like,
6'4", I'm kind of short, you know, like they're disrespect.
No, the guys are taller than me. A lot of guys, man, around here, man.
No, I ain't seen them.
No, around here, but like.
we talking about around here.
Oh, right here, I'm like,
You
I'm
probably the tallest.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway,
Okay, let's get it.
Maybe that's the question. Oh, what's the difference between dating and talking?
Yeah, we talked about that.
yeah, and then things got really complicated.
Yeah.
And let's move on to the next question because
Wow, okay.
I'm about to cry.
Okay. So the next question
Life
is,
is hard.
how long do you think is a reasonable amount of time to be dating and why?
As in, like, so we're talking about like dating before you guys get married.
Right.
So like, okay, AJ, you can go first.
Damn, AJ go first all the time. Like. What are we talking about? Dating to serious relationship, man?
Like you're in a serious relationship, right? Let's say you've been with your girl, let's say like 2 years. Like, is that a long enough time? Or like, is 5 years a long enough time? 6 years?
Yo.
Before you pop the question,
Some people
Sincerity.
be playing games, man.
Yo,
10 years.
I'm gonna be sincere.
Some
I have no
playing
clue,
those
man.
games with me, bro.
I have no clue, man.
10 years?
It depends on how you feel, man. You know, if you feel like settling down, then that thing's gonna come as
No, but the thing is, right?
But
it's
then-
like,
okay, if if you're not looking to settle down, why are you dating?
thank you,
companionship, like that.
bro. Okay. You.
So basically, you're dating without intention. Don't.
Yeah. No, cause like she's hitting me.
I know.
I'm some like reaction, like yo.
So basically, you're dating without intention.
Exactly.
What?
Most girls are doing it out here.
I understand, but like, do you realize if a girl isn't seeing it like that though? Why do you even date? Why don't you just like?
Have you noticed that girls who are out there and they're dating guys who they have no intention, but you know what they're thinking? Oh my God, don't worry. The more we're gonna date, the more it's gonna open up, and the more it's gonna change. And then his perspective is gonna be the same as mine.
And what do you say to girls like that?
What do you say to girls like that?
Good luck.
Man, open your eyes, man.
Good luck.
Don't do it.
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 Yeah.
But what?
Right.
But why would you want to like be exclusive with someone if you don't have no intention of getting married to that person?
Cause at the same time it's like you feel like.
Why don't you just have like a really
But the thing is, but then this is where guys come into like sometimes guys are at fault. They're like, oh, I love you.
That what, man?
Wait, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I want to have kids with you. And then you hit that 6-year mark. You wait on that diamond ring to hit your finger, and then nothing. And then he comes at you like, oh, I'm out of
Why
love.
are you lying?
Right, why are you lying? though?
Honestly, AJ,
AJ has to answer this question.
Wait, AJ.
Why did
my
I?
question is, you know you don't love the girl. You know you don't want to spend the rest of the life with a girl.
Yes,
Why
you
you
say
like?
that.
Do you feel like your life is gonna save her life? Is it gonna give her eternal life? Is this life that
I don't
you're
know.
telling gonna save her from sickness? All sickness?
This is too funny.
I had somewhere it's called pity love, man.
Huh? Pity what?
Pity love. When
Don't
you show
you
someone love because you
dare.
feel pity for them.
Don't you dare.
It's really simple. What's complicated about that?
Yo, Milca just died, bro. She just had a heart attack. Yo, I'm feeling.
You know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying.
Yo, that's some savage. That's some savage.
But it's the truth. No, it's what even
No,
girls.
but things
Girls do it to guys.
Why do you even do that? Like you?
Why
Exactly.
Why would you go through?
I don't care how much pity, how much compassion, how much of a
of
good person-
lying and
Oh,
building this
girl.
girl's hopes up. Yo, you know this is why sometimes girls are crazy, bro. This is one thing me and Milca
getting
agree on.
hot in here.
No, this is one thing me and Milca agree on. Guys make girls crazy. Girls aren't crazy. Guys make girls crazy. In the perspective of relationships, I'm not saying.
And you think girls don't make guys crazy?
Guys.
Some guys are, yo, have you seen some, girls are crazy, but has like,
Black
that guy's
class.
crazy,
But I'm
he's
saying-
mad. I feel like,
Black class.
he's mad. I feel like, I'm
Black
scared.
But all I'm saying is, right, but the thing is, guys say these kind of things, right? I want to build a life with you. I want to do this
No,
with you.
even-
I love you.
You don't even
and then girls get crazy once they find out that's not what
I don't
you want.
understand. You don't
They're
even
like, oh, I'm going to get off the pill. Oh, I'm going to
It's
track
very
him.
easy, you know what I mean? Like,
No, sometimes, this is
But
why
don't
girls
do it,
trap
guys.
guys.
Don't lie to someone.
I don't like that word
Like,
trap, but like, this is how sometimes
but
girls
right
trap
now
guys.
it's so easy to say that I love you. It's like I love you. You know what I mean? I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I can't see it for the rest of my life without you. You know, it's very easy, man. Like, look how I just said it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is this
Yeah, but you don't have to though. Don't lie to a girl like that, or like girls saying to
But
girls.
doesn't
"No,
it
That's
work
the thing
though?
is, right? All I'm saying is,
Doesn't it give results?
No.
No. I'm asking you, doesn't it give results?
What is the
Yes.
result you guys are looking for?
he's talking like result, like it gets you to like the girl to open up more and do more stuff.
I know,
And also,
but that's evil. That's selfish.
but then the thing also, it makes the girls to stop sweating you. You know what I'm saying? It makes the girls to stop sweating you. So basically,
What else
I mean,
you
like,
the girl?
the girls putting too much pressure on you.
If she's sweating, be like, fam, no, and walk away.
You can't tell a girl that. That's harsh, man.
No.
That's harsh. But lying to her isn't.
No, I like a take
No
charge
logic,
guy.
guys, no logic.
I like
No
a guy that will
logic.
take charge. I like a guy if he says, "Yo, baby girl, no, not today."
But you know what?
But then you
Like,
just said that
high key-
people cannot handle rejection.
But
You
high
just
key-
said that.
That's not
Girls
rejection.
won't accept
Like we're
it.
dating, right?
Some girls don't accept it. Be like, nah, we ain't finished. No.
Some girls be on that. The guy would be like, "Nah, man,
They're
I'm walking away. Nah, man, I'm walking away." I'm like, "Yo, get your behind down and sit down. We're talking about this." Like
No.
some guys don't like that. See, you're one of them, aren't you? That you don't like it when your girl is like all like tight like that. Like you shouldn't. I feel like as
Why would you spend one of those guys? Like, what?
like all I'm saying is right. Like if you're going to be the girl's boyfriend or whatever, friends with benefits. There's so many labels nowadays. But it's like if you're gonna do that, right? You should not be making the girl so tight. Like you should not be making her feel like don't harass the girl. Like make it clear and concise. Don't leave her with any doubts or confusion because right.
Okay, you
That's
know what?
when all the problems come through.
I'm gonna have to like because sometimes guys are clear and girls just don't accept it.
Thank you.
Okay, wait. I'm not talking about those girls. Yes, I understand sometimes guys are like, but that's like a very small percentage.
No, that's a lot of girls
No, percentage of guys.
that are clear.
They're clear and concise.
I feel like most guys are pretty clear.
Some guys are not clear and
Not
concise.
true, not true. That's,
Like
she's right.
seriously,
She's right. She's right.
like some guys will like be like, yeah, let's do it, let's be in a relationship.
Yeah.
But then they're like, when it comes time to actually do it, they're like, nah, I don't want to do it no more.
But then he was clear then.
And then he changed his mind,
That's
and then he will change it again and be like, oh, let's be in a relationship. Like they're like not concise or consistent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
In what they want.
Yeah, basically. Oh, how has your experience been dating in today's generation? This is a deep question.
I mean, it's been I haven't had like horrible guys. But like I'm not looking for like something casual. Like I don't have time for that.
right. I feel like we're
So-
getting older, so like don't waste.
Even
your
when
time.
I was younger,
Don't
like
waste
even in
yours.
high school, like I wasn't dating. I'm just not about that life.
Because it's like no, but sometimes you can date from like high school and then it still won't work out.
Yeah, but I'm just like I think most like people in our generation are very casual right now, and I'm not. I'm like, if we're gonna date, like if I'm gonna spend that much time, energy into, because guys, relationships are a lot of work. Emotion,
don't waste
like
time.
it's actually work. Like relationship is like, if I'm gonna put that energy, like I want it to be like something serious. Like I'm not like, why would I date someone if I'm not gonna break up with them? Makes no sense.
This is my whole point when it comes
If
back to guys. Like,
a guy comes to me and he's like, oh yeah, like let's date, like I'm gonna look at you, I'm like, are you somebody that I can actually see myself like long term? Are you a serious person? If you're not, let's be friends. I'm not gonna date you. I'm not gonna waste that time, that effort, that energy, and where I can use that and channel it to something else. Like,
she has a point.
who's got time for that?
She has a point though.
You sure you're not salty?
No, but the thing is, don't waste my time. That's the one thing I have a problem with. Don't waste my time, because like she said, guys do that. And normally, girls get into relationships because a guy has them out. Normally. That's why I said I don't like asking guys out. And also too, sometimes guys get into relationships, like you said, for like the whole companionship thing. But then it's like, not to date anyone. Like, just to break up, like,
that concept doesn't add up to me. It doesn't make sense. Like,
don't waste my time.
It's a waste of energy, guys.
Like, I did not need to experience loving you for you to dump me, for me to get nothing out of it, or for you to get what out of it.
Yeah.
Like, he rarely gets angry.
You know what that means when he gets angry, though? It's scary. It's always like that with the people who don't get angry a lot.
Not really. At least not him.
No, I like walking it off. They're all that
He'll be quiet.
They all have grown. I've learned to walk it off.
What were you before?
Woo.
You used to punch people?
Smash.
Woo.
Wow. He'll be breaking things and everything in his way.
Not really.
Would you beat people up? You don't. Not usually, you kind of get scary.
It's like, I plead the fifth. You about to plead the fifth here. You about to say the states, you can't plead the fifth.
Hey. Dude, I'm whatever I am, right? What you see is what you get. That's what I believe, right? At that point of my life, I used to think like, you know, how strong you are is how you get your way. So, and if somebody's done wrong, it's all about that male dominance, right?
That's true.
And I guess I've been that way for like a minute until some sudden of years. Then I've started changing, going a bit nicer, a bit softer, I guess. But apparently I'm not vulnerable, right?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah.
I mean, you're vulnerable. It takes you a second.
It takes a while to be vulnerable.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's
I don't like having
it's
weaknesses.
like cracking a walnut. It takes a second.
I don't like having weaknesses because, like we said before, right, people take advantage of that, man.
Yeah.
So.
What was the question?
We just went off topic.
We always do that.
How has your experience been dating in today's generation?
It was fun. I mean, for my time, it was fun. It went good, then it turned bad.
Time. Oh right.
Yeah.
Fast.
Yeah, it went good, then it went bad. But then for the good time, it was good. For the bad, it was bad. That's I'm gonna give that political answer. You know.
It's been high for me. Like it hasn't been horrible.
It's okay.
Then right now, I just like being single. It's fun.
It's okay.
It's fun being single.
What?
Oh, I wouldn't say
no.
It is.
Oh, for you.
Yeah. Then you get. Then it's like, you know, how do you say it? I mean, I'm joking, but like I'm just saying, you get girlfriend for the moment. Girlfriend for the day?
No.
No?
No.
You can't be someone's girlfriend for the day?
No.
Girlfriend for the moment?
No.
Damn, you guys are harsh. Man.
Because if you ask a
You
guy,
guys are harsh, man.
That's a guy that he'll look at you like, excuse me, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not. No. They would just shoot you down.
True that. I'm just asking, man.
I feel like it also too depends on like the moment that you guys are in. If she's like down, like sometimes girls are down for.
Because sometimes at that moment when things that like, you know, sparks are flying, then you wake up the next morning and you're just like, what the hell was I doing yesterday? I've had so many of those moments,
wow.
You know. You remember?
So I plead the fifth because I'm American. I don't remember nothing.
But I'm just saying, man, you know, what you already said the experience.
Huh?
Me and Milca were saying like, Milca said it's alright.
I said it's been okay. I said
bad.
it's been like, it's been complicated. That's all I'm gonna say. It's been complicated.
Should respect be earned or should it be given by default?
And
Earned.
Earned, I agree.
respect, loyalty, and love, and everything should be earned.
Depends on the
Why do
context
people-
that you're in.
But why do people think that they deserve it though? Like, why would you think you deserve respect?
It depends on like their mentality, right? If they're old fashioned.
Oh yeah.
And if you're like older, they like.
I feel like initially, you should always like you should treat someone as a human being. But respect is like means like you admire the person, you hold them in like really high esteem because of something they've done, not because hey, I'm alive, you should respect me. Like, are you bad?
I mean, you're African too, and you know that there's the elder thing.
Yeah, like that elder
Okay, but
thing
we respect elders because of who they are and what they've done, the wisdom they acquire.
No, but like now our
No, it's just that whole default of someone is older than you. It doesn't have to be wiser than you. Just
But
older
why?
than you.
But
Just
why don't we respect people that are younger than us?
You have to do both ways.
because you're like no normally.
Normally it's not, but then I prefer doing it both ways.
There's like a meaning behind it. There's a reason why we respect elders because they're wise.
I feel like we're wired that way though.
Yeah,
We are
they're
wired that
older
way. Like
and
think
they-
about it.
Like
Your
they
way of
generally-
thinking is generalized
they've
that way
lived more
from
of
your
a
young.
life than you have lived.
Exactly, because they've acquired more, like they know more.
Yeah.
Like,
But the thing is, right? Like now, our generation is like taking it a little bit too far. Someone would be like a year older than you, and technically that's your age mate. And then they're like,
like,
no,
"Am I your mate?"
I'm older than you. You just have to show your respect.
I have to
You
rub it to the face, so
And I'm just like, what are you talking about?
You have to
But
rub it
like,
to
if
the
you're
face.
older than me by like a couple of years, like 4 or 5 years, like that, you technically that's you being older than me, and yeah, I have to show you respect no matter what.
True that.
oh, this is a great question for AJ. Be sincere. Are you scared of getting married?
No.
You're not?
No.
Why are you shocked?
Cause guys usually are. Like what? I was
What you guys you talking to, bro? Like,
Oh guys, aren't you guys scared of commitment and like staying with one person for the rest of your life? No.
what life you live in?
What kind of guys do I talk to?
That's what I'm trying to figure
You're
out.
having fun right now. Don't get me wrong, but like,
So you actually want to get married? Like you like marriage is exciting. It's like something you want.
I mean, it's kind of like the final step to when you're
It's like the end goal.
the end goal, right?
Do you feel like you have to though? Like it's because you've been
Oh,
still.
it's like something you want. Like I want a family.
So
it is
you
what it
want.
is.
You want to be stuck with not stuck. You want to like
Choose your words.
be
Don't put a guy on a spot, man. Like she's trying to put me on the spot. You know what I'm saying?
So you want to be with one woman for the rest of your life and have kids and everything. That's what you want. Like you desire. Like you're like, yo, that's like.
Hey, I'm enjoying life right now. I'm not end up
No, we're not talking about right now. We're talking
No, but the way she's putting it, right? It's like I'm just doodling on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like doodling on it.
It's not what you want.
No, I don't mind that.
what you want, what you really, really want.
So you don't mind it, but do you want it though? Like,
I mean, that's the end goal. I believe so, right?
but why do you believe that?
Because
He said he wants a family.
That's the type of person I am. I prefer having a family. That's the whole thing. It's like
Okay, so you prefer having a family than like just like being hung around.
yeah,
Okay, good. Okay, that's different. I hope you're not saying this for clout.
I don't need clout.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
No, but it's true. Though.
Why are these questions like designed for AJ?
Wait.
They're designed to expose AJ. That's how they design.
Okay, Asian. So you've just started
Why?
talking and getting to know someone, and you hear some very unpleasant things about them. What do? Stop talking to them. There's no way you would want to be in a relationship with them after what you've heard, or keep on talking to them and then find out for yourself if the rumors are true.
I feel like sometimes you need to keep talking to them because at the end of the day, you never know. People change, right?
Benefit of the doubt.
It's incredible. I agree with you. I thought
Because sometimes you judge on others people, but then you notice like sometimes people will be talking about stuff, and then the way you look at it, the way they look at it, right?
Yeah.
So if you think about stuff like that in all other different aspects, then you're like,
You have to have like the same like opinion
exactly.
as that person.
Yeah.
Like to see that person.
I feel like a lot of people make up things about other people anyways, or
That's
they've heard
true,
it from like they're
or like someone they have like beef with that
Exactly.
person and they just want
Like,
to
you don't know
diminish
how
that
that
person's
Exactly.
reputation.
Yeah.
And I feel like it just doesn't make sense to judge someone based on what you've heard of them, right?
True.
What's it?
She lost track of it. She was hitting on that one. She came from inside. Don't worry. Vision 2018.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's gonna get coffee.
Hallelujah.
AJ said it here first.
Okay,
So
AJ.
2019 comes and we are not cops. We don't have to.
Who's baby?
AJ.
Do you know that meme where like there's like the pastor who said I will get married this year? I will have to find it because he lied. I'm like AJ, I'm still single. With your prophecy. Oh, AJ, okay. Are you mommy's boy?
Yep.
Yes.
Very proud.
Okay. So this is a question for a girl, and you need to advise a girl. She finally finds a guy that ticks all the boxes, but He tells his mom everything that goes on in their relationship. He's a mommy's boy. What should she do? Should she leave? She can't do this. Like it's toxic. It's not good. Or should she stay? Because it could be worse. Like he could be a serial cheater or like a murderer or something. Like it could be worse. So which one? What would you tell her to do?
From a mama's boy perspective.
Yeah.
Stay, man. Because usually people who are mama's boys, like they're usually over affection with their mom, right? But then at the same time,
that love he's gonna give to his mom.
means the love that's there, that's like, you know,
he's gonna give
especially like you tend to respect women more often, right? Because even your mom wants you,
100.
your mom wants to be treating women badly, right? Like you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it depends on what kind of mother that is.
Hey, it depends on how your mom feels about that girl too. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
what?
if your mom gets some bad vibes about that girl, man,
I've heard these horrible like mother-in-law stories that happen.
No. But that's the thing. That's the thing.
No, that's when the mom doesn't like her.
That's
not him being a mom.
That's not even a mama's boy thing. That's just in general.
That's just like
That's just a general thing. That's not even a mama's boy thing.
Especially for sons, right? It's like an African thing too for like their sons.
To always like
to
like to the wife.
They don't like when their sons start to detach from them. Like even if they're dating someone, they'll be fine dating. But it's like once you're married, like she knows.
Really in love with the girl.
Right. She's like she knows now. Dang, I'm not going to have my son.
Yeah. Because mothers and their son is a different thing. Even with my mom and my brothers, it's different. It's nice. Okay.
Okay.
Would you break up with someone? When you break up with someone, should your family cut ties with them too?
No, I feel like that's the choice.
You don't think they should, right? Like
no, that's the that's their personal
choice. Would
choice.
you be upset if like you broke up with someone and like your family's still cool with them?
No.
Yeah. Right?
Define family. Family like who? Like your
mom, your sister, your brothers.
I feel kind of weird about it though, because it's like
I don't judge.
No, because I feel like if they did me really wrong, and like I'm your kid or like sibling or whatever, and you know like the pain that they put me through, like how can you just be cool with it?
But you see, when usually they do like that, wherever they do that level of that wrong, you're saying, right? They usually won't come that close to your family. They usually keep a distance.
No, but sometimes they do, right? Because it's like if they built a bond with you,
they're usually scared of family though.
They're just scared of family.
If they know they don't want anything serious.
No, but I'm saying like sometimes, right? Like sometimes that level of scaredness, sometimes those people don't have it. Like they just
they're like professionals then.
Yeah, there's some scammers out here, bro.
419. 419. They don't care, fair enough, but I think it's an individual thing. Everybody's different. There are people who believe that once you cut off ties with your family, you should cut off with everybody around them, right? And stick to your own and let them stick to their own. You know what I mean? It's part of the moving on process too. Like the growing. But then at the same time, I feel like if your family member is talking to your ex or whatever, man, let them be, man.
I feel like it depends on like what happened in the relationship.
I mean,
sometimes it could be you. I could have been the problem in the relationship. I could have been the crazy one. I could have been the one who brought
I wouldn't even mind if my boy dates my ex. Man. I think I told you this.
What?
Yeah. If you wouldn't date your boy's ex.
No, I wouldn't. That's not me.
You wouldn't mind if your boy did it. Okay, Dyla, would you have a problem with that?
I would have a problem with my girlfriend dating my ex. But
she possessive, man. She possessive.
But then
again, in a small way.
Why?
But then
of all the men in this world, it's just for ex that you.
Because I still caught feelings. What's your? All I'm saying is right. Like don't I feel like if you're it's weird. It's like don't date my ex. I would not be cool with it. But then again, it's like if you're in the other situation, it's like so hard.
But for me, it's like how much I liked him too. If I was just chill, I'll be like.
But then it's like put yourself in like her shoes, right? Like let's say you liked your friend's ex, what would you do?
I wouldn't like my friend's ex.
Let's just say it hypothetically, right? Like let's say you did.
I don't even know how that would work.
Listen, like it would work.
It
would work. Cause let's say for example, right? You didn't know he was your friend's ex.
Okay, that's different.
Like you had no clue they had ever dated.
If I didn't know and you tell me, and I've already caught feelings, well, girl, that's too bad.
Ouch.
No, but if I knew, like, I saw you guys together, I saw the party, like, that's evil. Like, how can I literally see you go through that? And I'm like, I'm gonna.
You don't let me put myself in the mix.
Seriously, like that's actually crazy.
It is.
There's something wrong with you. Like I saw you.
So why would you be okay with it?
I don't know.
Because he's a guy.
Move on.
Like that makes no sense.
You move on, you let go, man. You know what I'm saying? You move on, you let go. And that's
probably because you know your boys probably won't take her seriously though. that's probably what it is.
Or maybe there's something else. I don't know. you know, the things you can't see on camera. Huh? Hey, freedom, freedom of movement, man. You know what I'm saying? Freedom of dating. You know what I'm saying? Date whatever you wanna date. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't even shade. She brought the whole trip.
The whole forest, the whole rainforest.
I'm telling you, like it's not even shade, bro. Shade.
I'm not that mean. Why would I throw shit? It's not the shit to throw. I'm just throwing lights.
Okay,
I'm throwing lights. I give someone freedom.
New level of shadery. It's called.
Feel like
You didn't throw shade
on that notes. On that notes, end the video. Cut it.
Okay, guys, so that is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we had so much fun filming this, guys. It's been like how many hours? Like 3 hours?
Yeah, man.
3 hours of just talking. It was so much fun. And if you guys want to see them again, let me know. Nyla.
Oh,
You should come and stay
forever.
at this point.
For sure, yeah. You know?
All right, guys, let's say bye.
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 You're gonna see what. You're gonna
If you
see.
think about it, right? Like if from high school, right? Like the guy you had a crush on in high school is not gonna be your guy now.
Obviously, when you look at it right now, you'll be like, what the hell was
Like
that?
why was I even like
Only
attracted
because they got ugly.